right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Suggs?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Damian Lillard, Jeremy Grant out there with Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Klingon in at the center position. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Grant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
The first free throw is good. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Back to Suggs, who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Wagner against Grant. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Holiday against Bane. Avdia outside. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it gets hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Now here's Holiday. And there's Klingon on the assist by Holiday.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Suggs, the pass to Bane. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Orlando with the ball, following the 3-point basket by Portland. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bane's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Wagner against Grant. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Over Avdia, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Holiday. Over Suggs. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bain, the pass to Suggs. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Klingon.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night now.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
That's good from Suggs. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Portland leading. Pass to Klingon. Suggs against Lillard. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Suggs. Bain finds Suggs. Back to Bain. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. Launches a 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. Here's Lillard. And Carter with the block.
That 7'5" wingspan of Wendell Carter's coming into play right there. What a denial.
Suggs with the bucket.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Now here's Lillard. Off the outside. Pass to Klingon. Orlando with the rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Banchero. Still without a bucket. Rejected by Klingon.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jones. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Carter. Avdia with a steal. Jones against Lillard. Here's Klingon. Fires it from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them. or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Hey, no good.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Orlando trailing here. Jones, the pass to Wagner. The three is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Holiday, and he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Wagner's checked in for Franz Wagner. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Trailblazers in second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Magic trail by 4. Jones feels it out. Pass to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Outside Holiday. Here's Grant, guarded by Banchero. For 3, here's Lillard. Orlando with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And stolen by Holiday. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Jones, the pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Grant. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Now Klingon. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 6.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Outside Bane. Off target at the rim. Portland leading by 5. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. It's rebounded by Grant.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Three-pointer Holiday. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Payne. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. Trailblazers lead by 3. Lillard passes to Sharp. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze comes in for Carter, and Wagner subbed in for Paolo Banchero. Now here's Wagner. a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Counted from distance.
Can't afford to lose Wagner in the corner. He'll make you pay.
Sharp with it, guarded by Bain. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Lillard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Wagner missing. Portland leading. Avdia passes to Lillard to the middle. Here's Sharp. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Then for Portland, Williams is checked in for Klingon. Thibault comes in for Avdia. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. And that one falls for Batase. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Pass to Wagner. Over Thibault. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 7 points.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Williams finds Henderson. Thibault on the wing. Here's Kamara. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Thibault against Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Thibault. Here's the 3. And Wagner gets it to go. 10 points for him.
How in the world did that fall? I mean, he's just in the zone.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and he's cooking with gas.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Mo Wagner is out there with Wagner. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Goga Batase. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Well, the Trailblazers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Thibault. Back to Henderson. There's a screen by Kamara. And Henderson is good for 3. Henderson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Thibault with the board.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Sharp passes to Williams. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Thibault. And the 3 off target. Jones against Henderson. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Wagner with a screen on Henderson. Taken away! And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Suggs is checked in for Jones. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wagner with a steal. Here we go. There's the triple. Shot's good by Black. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident stroke by Black that time. No hesitation. He had his eyes locked in on the rim.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Black with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Suggs against Henderson. Suggs, no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Three-pointer Sharp. Portland, no good that time either. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Black. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Thibault. Drew Holiday comes in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Williams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Now Suggs. 11 points for him last game against Boston. Pass to Wagner. Portland with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now here's Wagner. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Castleton's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Black. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding his shot.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Suggs. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Bane against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Castleton can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
There's the 3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Lillard. Holiday's got 6 here in the quarter. And Orlando has possession. 8-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And another miss by Orlando.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And he gets the bucket.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Orlando making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Bain finds Suggs. Back to Bain. To the paint. There's the steal. And stolen by Bain. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Klingon. Fader on the way. Orlando with the rebound. From deep, Bain drains the triple. Bain's got 11.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Lillard outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Lets it fly. And it's Bain with the rebound. Magic trail by 7. Pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Here's De Silva. Kamara covering. 4 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Denny Avdia's checked in for Portland. Now here's Avdia. He's got 5. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Right side Bain from the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
He's now matched his 3-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Suggs, the pass to Bain. Now Wagner. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Outside Holiday. Avdia outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Bain. Back to Wagner. Wagner outside. Pass to Bain. Over Lillard. Bain, no good. Portland leading by 4. Inside. Here's Klingon. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Magic trail by 6. Here's Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Here's Bain. Some solid defense from Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. Avdia finds Lillard. Free throw line jumper. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now an 8-point Portland lead.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Bain against Holiday. Bain, the pass to Suggs. Over Lillard. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Bain. Suggs has got his second basket on the night. Avdia passes to Graham. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Portland on D. 6-point lead.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
Orlando with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Bain, the pass to Banchero. And here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him, and he sinks the layup.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner, and Franz Wagner's subbed in for Black. Now here's Klingon, guarded by Bain. Here's Holiday, and the bucket is good. Holiday's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Trailblazers lead by 6. Grant outside. Holiday a screen on Wagner. It's Avdia on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Banchero against Avdia. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 48% so far in the second. Here's Grant. And they pick up 2. Grant's got 6.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 6. Holiday against Bain. Carter, a screen on Holiday. Bain, the pass to Carter. Got a piece of it. Here's Suggs. And so it's Portland. with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Magic trail by 6. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Denny Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Lillard in at the point. And Holiday powers it home.
Going off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night. But if his team needs his scoring, he can provide it.
Here's Wagner. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw no good for Wagner.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wagner. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. No good on the shot. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Grant against Wagner. Outside Bane. Launches it. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Clingan. Out to Lillard. The 3. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Here's Suggs. Outside Bane. And Carroll in the post. Defended by Avdia.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Bane. 14 points for him. From deep, Bancaro. Orlando again missing.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Avdia, good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Wagner with it. He's covered by Grant. Carter, a screen on Grant. Back to Carter to stop the run. Count the basket.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
Portland leading by 11. Avdia outside. Grant against Wagner. Pass to Klingon. Looking to get it going. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Klingon. Klingon's got his 4th assist with that last one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Bancaro against Avdia. Bancaro, strong inside.
Hard to defend Bancaro this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Lillard finds Graham. Down low. Stolen by Carter. They're running. The 3 from Bain. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant, the pass to Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this, but he's on fire here.
Magic trail by 13. Now here's Wagner. He's got 14. Suggs with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 10.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Roll it.
Now Lillard. He's got 16. Pass to Klingon. Over Carter. Klingon's shot is off. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Bancaro. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Grant with it. Wagner picks him up. Bain against Lillard. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. No good on the triple.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Bain, no good. Portland leading by 11. Lillard got a good look, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 18 points for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Bain. 14 points for him. Orlando again missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Grant's shot is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Suggs with the bucket.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Holiday. Klingon with a screen. Holiday drives in. Orlando with the rebound. Bancaro's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Magic trail by 11. Suggs surveys the D. Carter inside. He's covered by Holiday. Grant with a steal. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Bancaro. Bancaro's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bumped finishes. Great stuff from Bancaro.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Orlando, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Here's Avdia, and he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
That is nice execution on that inbounds play. That's got to make the coach happy.
Magic trail by 11. Outside Bain, outside Carter. Back to Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Portland leading by 11. And here's Sharp. He's got 5 to the paint. And there's Klingon on the assist from Sharp. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And here are the Magic now. Here's Jones. Wagner outside. Pass to Bancaro. Bancaro from close range.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Bancaro.
Grant outside. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Carter.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The free throw drops for Bain.
And not many guards are built like Bain. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. And Bain drops them both. Here's Avdia. 9 points in the game. Grant outside. To the inside. Stolen by Bain. Avdia against Bancaro. Pass to Jones. Here's Bain. Over Sharp. Bain, no good.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Here's Holiday. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jones.
First, an opponent offense, and they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. So for the Blazers, Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Henderson in for Drew Holiday. Jones hits them both. Portland leading by 7. Henderson scanning the floor. It's Sharp with the drive. Outside Kamara. Shot clock at 6. Avdia against Bancaro. Avdia can't get it to go. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Jones. Banchero outside. Now Bain fires the three. Williams grabs the board.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Sharp, no good. Magic trail by 7. Wagner, left side. And another miss by Orlando.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Kamara. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Jones comes with a double team. Williams finds Sharp. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bain. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Orlando shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Lillard against Jones. Wagner looking it over. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
51 seconds left in the third. Lillard against Jones. Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Bataze. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game. Pass to Wagner. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. 11 feet out. And the shot falls short that time. Inside. And here's Sharp for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Goga Bataze is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bain against Henderson. Williams a screen on Bain. Just 4 to shoot. They get it again. Oh, he gets it to go. Williams strong inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Suggs. And he banks in the layup.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Portland leading by 8. Lillard outside. Pass to Henderson. Here's Sharp. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Bain. That three's off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Outside Sharp. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Goga Batadze.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Making a name for himself, Goga Batadze. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint. And again, you just can't overlook that size and length. How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Now here's Lillard. Williams, a screen on Suggs. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Black outside. On the wing, Bain. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Black outside. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Black. Henderson misses.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Black passes to Bain. And here's Suggs. Defended by Lillard. Suggs, no good. Portland leading by 10. Sharp with it. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Wagner. Here's Black. Sinks that one from the post.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Orlando with the rebound. Now Suggs. Kicks it out to Bain. From downtown. The shot no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Magic trail by 10. Black, right side. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Suggs against Lillard. And stolen by Suggs. And it's Orlando on the break. The finish! And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. And Carroll comes in for Wagner. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Desmond Bain. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Grant's checked in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. Magic trail by 5. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Klingon.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Suggs after the basket by Portland. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Avdia outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. On target from range. Lillard's got 21.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Down low. Grant with a steal. Let's go with a 3. And it's Lillard with the 3. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Black. Pass to Wagner. It's rebounded by Grant. Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's Avdia, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And here's Suggs. Pass to Ben Carroll. Can they get it? Outside Carter. 5 on the clock. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Lillard against Suggs. Lillard can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Black. Back to Ben Carroll. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Holiday finds Avdia. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Carter, a screen on Grant. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. Bain, he's checked in for Black. Inside, here's Carter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's Lillard. Outside for Grant. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Here's Ben Carroll. And he gets it to go. And he's now got the double-double.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Ben Carroll bangs his way in.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
And so it's Ben Carroll who brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 14. Carter, a screen on Avdia. Wagner outside. He launches. Avdia rips down the board.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to present our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 16. Wagner outside. Banchero right side. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here's Klingon. And it's the Trailblazers ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And stolen by Suggs. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Bane. Jacks up a three. It's money from deep.
You got to D-up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Portland leading by 13. Now here's Lillard. Outside Grant. Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Suggs. Tough. Hits a turnaround.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Holiday outside. Here's Grant from deep. Banchero pulls it down. Carter with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Payne. Now Carter. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Lillard! The triple drops.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness from Bane. Very willing to give the ball up.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so Portland takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Damian Lillard.